Hi everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a little bicolor Tunisian crochet. Basically just going to be going over how to change your color every other row. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this can be done in any multiple for your swatch. I'm just going to be using a 5mm hook and some Just Active Premier in a white color and a purple color, just so it's real contrasting and you can see the difference. I am going to start with the darker of the two colors, so my purple, and all I'm going to do is chain 10 for this particular stitch tutorial. So I have a slip knot on my hook, and I'm just going to go ahead and chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I'm going to turn my work over, and in the second bump from the hook, I'm going to stick my hook in, yarn over, and pull up a loop. And I'm going to do that to every single bump stitch, and I will have a total of 10 loops on my hook when I have reached the end. So just going to continue working down this chain. So we're just doing a forward pass, the very foundation building block to our Tunisian here. There we go. One more. And we should have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on our hook. Now I'm going to just chain 1, and what that does is bring us up to our next row, so that way we can start our Tunisian back pass. And you're just going to yarn over and go through 2. You're going to continue to do that all the way until there's 2 loops left on your hook, at which time we will be changing colors. So here we are, yarning over and going through 2. And the last 2. Now we're going to change colors. Okay, so once you've reached the end and you're down to the last 2 stitches that are on your hook, the last 2 loops that are on your hook, you're going to bring up your secondary color at this point, and I just put a slip knot on there. I'm going to pull it through those 2 loops. I'm now ready to start my forward pass of my next row. You're going to skip between 1 and 2 and go between 2 and 3. So these vertical stitches that we normally would use, like that, we're actually going between the stitches. So we're going to skip that first one and go in between the next 2 and yarn over and pull up a loop. And you're going to do that all the way to the end, going in between stitches, just like that. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Get down to the very end, you're going to pick up both of those legs to that last stitch and yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you're going to yarn over and chain 1. That brings us up to our back pass row, and you should have 10 stitches. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Yarn over and go through 2 and repeat that till there are 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over, go through 2, 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 continue working across, until you have 2 loops left on your hook. Now you're going to bring up your original color, your purple color, or whatever color you chose. Yarn over and go through those 2 loops. So now we're ready to begin our next forward pass. And in this case, we're going to go in between the first and the second stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Then we're going to go between the next 2. Yarn over and pull up a loop. In between the next 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pick all the way to almost the end. 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to go, here's our 9th stitch. And instead of going in between these last 2 stitches, we're going to go straight into the last stitch, picking up both legs of that last stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you're going to yarn over, chain 1. Now we're ready to begin our back pass. Again, you should still have 10 stitches, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Yarn over and go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, continue till there's only 2 stitches left, like that. Now we're going to be picking up that secondary color and starting again. Go ahead and yarn over and go through those last 2. That now brings us up to our first forward pass. We're going to skip the first in between stitches, so between stitches 1 and 2, and we're going to go between 2 and 3. Insert your hook all the way through from front to back, yarn over and pick up a loop, and you're going to continue to do that all the way down. Just like such. You should continue to have 10 stitches, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and now we're going to hit this last stitch and make that 10. Yarn over and pull up a loop because you're chaining 1, and we're ready for our back pass. Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and you're going to continue doing these repeats for as long as you would like. I'm going to do one more purple repeat with you down to the last 2 stitches. Bringing up my purple, yarning over and pulling through. Now I'm going to go between stitches 1 and 2, insert my hook from front to back, yarn over, pull up a loop, and go all the way to almost the very end. So I'm going to go all the way till I have 9 loops on my hook here, which should be now 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I skipped that last in between stitches between the last one and the 9th one. I'm going to skip going in between there, and I'm going to reach over and pick up this end stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and chain 1, and now work my way back. Yarn over, go through 2, 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 yarn over, go through 2. I have 2 loops left on my hook, and this is where I would pick up my secondary color. But this is what we're looking at for the bicolored Tunisian crochet swatch in purple and white. Here's what the back looks like. Looks like straight lines, the opposite of the front. These are vertical and these are horizontal. All right, everyone, so that is bicolor Tunisian crochet, and just keep repeating those repeats where on the second color you're skipping that first stitch and going straight over to the second. On the third row, you catch the first one and skip the last one. You just continue to repeat those over and over again. I hope that this gave you a little bit of something to play around with and maybe make something really cool. I would love to see it if you do. You can send it to me in an email, tag me on Instagram, or you can join the Facebook group if you're not already there. And yeah, share with us over there. Be blessed, be a blessing, and bye for now.